So in the late 80s, it used to be somewhat common for a 3.5 inch hard drive, such as this one. Not that they were 2 terabytes in the 80s. When they first started to get high capacity drives, there was a condition where they had to polish the platters inside of the disk to a much finer degree than they had before, so that the heads could fly closer to the disk so they could record smaller things. And what they found out was that they had polished the heads and the platters so much that when the drive was off for a while and the heads had landed on the disk, they were so polished that they would actually stick together, and they would stick together to the point that the spindle motor was not able to overcome the torque, and it would just sit there and kind of hum or click or buzz to itself a little bit before giving up. And the way to free that, if you had sufficient intestinal fortitude, was to see where the spindle was. So that's the spindle right there. And you would hold the disc such that your wrist was about in line with where the spindle is, and you would just flick it. And you would flick it a couple of times. And what that does is it forces the housing of the drive to turn, but you've still got the inertia of the platters that want to stay still, and you could break them free. It is also possible, if the spindle bearings on a larger drive, if they are gritty or just stuck because they've been sitting for a long time, you may be able to free them up with the same technique. But it was a fairly common trick in the 80s, and I was not able to find any videos about it. But it works just fine. You do want to do it on a soft surface in case you make a mistake. But yeah, that's about it.